Hey everybody. Hopefully I am live in the right spot. I assume I am, so I'm just gonna go with it. Hope you guys are having the most amazing day. I've had a really epic day, and yeah, I'm just excited. Hey Margarita, she's my new friend, and I love her. Okay, so I wanted to chat real quick about 3 smart strategies to plan your project. Whether your project is a book, a course, a training, whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, there are some simple ways that you can plan it out and get it done. Because I know that can be one of the things that trips people up when it comes to actually, writing the book or doing the project, whatever it is actually just knowing how to do it. So I have written 2 books, published one of them. The other one is ready to publish. I just haven't yet. And yeah, so I know a thing or two about finishing something. And I have several courses that I've done. So yeah, I wanted to just chat with you guys about how to actually get these things done, the steps that I take to do them. So, okay, step one, outline the entire thing from start to finish. If you are writing a book, then outline all your chapters. And I just mean like bullet points, super small, like here's what I'm going to talk about here. And same thing applies for a course or a training. Just really simple bullet points, like a giant overview of what you want to cover in whatever it is you're working on. Number 2, go back through your outline and expand on all of your points. Now, this is going to take more time than the outline, but if you do this right, then when it comes down to actually writing the book or making the videos for your course or creating everything for your magnetic training, then you will have such a solid foundation that it's going to be a breeze. I promise you. So go back through and expand on all of the bullet points. So whether it's, what happens in the chapter or what are you teaching on in your course, what points do you want to cover in your training, expand on those as much as you can. And then you'll have a really, really solid outline. The last thing that I do in order to accomplish these goals is I set an appointment to get each thing done. And so if that looks like as I'm writing the book, if it's going to be, I want to write a chapter a week, well, I need to decide if I'm going to have 27 chapters in this book, do I want my book to take 27 weeks? Probably not. So I go through my goal, I decide when I want it to be finished by, and then I break it down in terms of what I need to accomplish in what amount of time to get it done for when I want it done. I hope that made sense. I'm going to just give you an example. So if I want my book, my next book to be written by June, let's say June 1st, then I'm going to take the amount of weeks I have between now and June 1st and decide how many chapters I'll need to write in order. And my books, like my novel is 27 chapters. So that's kind of what I'm basing it off of. And so I'll break that down to see how much I have to write every week in order to accomplish my goal. And if it's too much, if I have to write 20,000 words a week, then maybe I'll change my goal from June 1st to August 1st or something like that. So that's how I decide how I'm going to finish something. I like to work backwards. So I'll decide when I want it to be done by, and then I'll work backwards to see what I need to actually do in order to achieve the goal by that time. If you are someone who gets overwhelmed by due dates, because that happens to me too, so there's no judgment here, then Give yourself a due date to start. So, when are you going to start this project by? Not necessarily when are you going to finish it by. Sometimes you just need to have little baby goals. And that's how I've accomplished a lot of different projects, was just like, okay, I know I can at least start this by tomorrow or by Wednesday or whatever. Sorry, guys, I have a hair in my eye. So, yeah, if you're someone who gets overwhelmed by, I need to finish this by Friday, then just give yourself a due date to start it. I find that's really helpful to just shift your mind, and then you're not stuck frozen, not getting anything accomplished. I would rather accomplish something than nothing, because you can't turn a ship that isn't moving. So you won't know what you need to course correct until you actually are doing something. So I highly recommend getting started. I hope that this was helpful to you. I am working on an entire training on this exact thing, how to get a project done from start to finish, what that looks like, what you need to do exactly so that you can get it done, get it out there, start showing the world what you have to offer, because each of us has an amazing story and the world needs to hear it, whether that's through a book, a course, whatever. So, like I said, I hope this is helpful. If you want to jump in on this training that I'm working on, it's not ready yet, jump into my Facebook community. If you're on Instagram, just click the link in the bio. It will show you where my community is. If you're watching this on Facebook, then I will put the link in the description. Have the most amazing night, and I'll see you later. And excuse me while I move all this stuff around to close the stuff.